Good afternoon, wonderful viewers. I, Dr. Hital Chakar, on behalf of Parul Business Administration and Parul University, Vadodara, India, wholeheartedly welcome you all, and I wholeheartedly welcome Mr. Suman Roy. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
We at Parul Institute of Business Administration, we always believe in 360-degree and holistic and international growth of the students. So I have seen students, sir, opting the unique and out of the box specialization during their BBA degree. And I have seen them flourishing and practicing international business in their career. And we are very much happy, sir, that today you are here and you are going to share your journey in the field in the international business. As you, I know that you are practicing international business since so many years. So with this, I would like to say a brief about Suman sir. So Mr. Suman Roy is a General Manager, Business Head, Carbondum Universal Limited, operating in the Middle East. Sir has achieved many milestones practicing international business. He has started his journey with an engineering degree from Bangalore University, and he has done his MBA from First School of Business in India. Yeah, I think you are surprised, but yeah, he has earned his degree from Indian Institute of Social Welfare and Business Management from Kolkata. Sir has a vast 20 years of leadership experience in MNC and India and in international market. Sir is associated with not one, two, three, 8 countries, and he has having a 7 nationalities for the growth, and he is practicing this since, as I told you, since 20 years. Sir has earned many international awards for his contribution in the international operations management. He has also worked with German MNCs and handled so many international assignments. And to name a few, he has worked with Fisher Fishing Middle East and Bosch Limited. Sir is one who is encouraging and supporting students, many Indian students who are building their career in international business. Sir has encouraged students from the business like IIM, Raipur, Udaipur, Indore, and many more. Sir also did projects with Indian students in Dubai, and he is also associated with many of the institutions, to name a few: All India Management Association and Institution of Directors as a life member. Sir is aiming to promote the Indian company and students, especially in the international business field, in few upcoming days. And I really wholeheartedly welcome you, sir. Hope this 1 hour session for our BBA students would be opening their vision towards the beneath of the opportunities which is lying in the international business specialization, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, madam, for your kind words and brief introductions. It is extremely pleasure and happy moment for me to having this afternoon with your team. I'm very much thankful to Parul University, an organizing team who has given me a platform to interact with you. Today, I am special thanks goes to Dr. Shantanu, who has interacted me for a longer time and influencing to interact with their students, because he want the students should have more kind of a uh, involvement into knowing about the market and understand. So for running this, uh, it is a great pleasure for me. Once again, thank you very much. As you already informed in detail about my career, yes, I have been working for more than four different MNCs. in India and abroad. So it is a great honor from Pravarul University that we can share some of the experience wholeheartedly so that it will help your students to collaborate. Once again, I can tell you this is not our obligation to interact with the student. As an industry partner and member, it is our responsibility to support all our Indian students to grow up, and they should develop their career, especially at the time when things are much more challenging. So we have an opportunity, we can also think positive and grow forward. With this, I would like to tell something in depth about our journey so that on the journey prospect, you can very much correlate with your day-to-day activities. My dear students, we are not only for this seminar, we are attending and will be available for any of the question answer after these events over. So I think, madam, you are allowing me to speak for 30 minutes. So after that, we have a question answer session, right? Hello? Are you able to hear me? Madam, I think your speaker is muted. So can you? Hello? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are you? Yes. So to start with, I it is almost nearly 20 years I am in the working platform from our engineering school days. So people are, before that engineering and also management education, it has also get an opportunity that we gone through a lot of challenging time starting from 2001 to 2020. I think we have seen many challenges and we have seen lot of uh, difficult time as far as world is concerned. But believe me, I don't look at only challenging part, because challenge is only an opportunity for me, and to grab this challenge we have to have a passion. So in 2001, yes, I started my journey as an engineering, though it was a very tough time when our journey has, our appointment letter of the engineering has asked for hold for some more time. Similarly, in age like 2008, that time I've been taken a job from the Bosch Myco in India. Today by 2020, there is a tough time. Situation is very tough, but however, we are promising growth for our organization. So that give us a lot of motivation. That give us a lot of satisfaction, and it create a passion. But only thing I can tell you, this passion will never come until otherwise we will not have the crisis to overcome. So I will always welcome the crisis. We always welcome the challenges to go through difficult time, and we can think the positive in our life and grow forward. But how this passion came, let us have in-depth thought on that also. See, in life you have an opportunity to choose many things, but you cannot choose your boss or your parents. But I have seen in my life that those people whom I have not chosen, they are they came to my life as a uh, they came to our life, and they give us lot of things to us in terms of opportunity, in terms of challenges. They given us a throwing a challenges, which challenge I need to overcome. So today I thank to each and every my senior of the organization and previous company, whomsoever we have interacted. We have got lot of good bosses. They teach me on the right time and right moment, which help me to understand how to overcome the crisis. Otherwise, also, whenever you will get an opportunity to interact, any time you see that there is a challenge. Either it is existing company or going forward to the new organization. So our responsibility to overcome the challenge. If you overcome the challenges, that create a lot of energy. So if any students ask me what is the ABCD of the success, I would suggest everybody should have some crisis time in their life. Everybody should go through some challenging time in their life. That is a blessing. So that will develop your ability and attitude to grow. You know, you have some of the factor which uh, uh, you can choose, or which you also cannot choose. As I told your parents, your boss, you cannot choose, but they have given you a lot of opportunity to grow, and they have driving our career. So you have to believe your ability, and you have to believe someone who should give us to grow. Our responsibility, whatever should be do in working life, it has to be have some commitment. So commitment has to grow from the day one, and on the commitment and ability and belief, you must have to devote heart and soul to any of your work. To on this, I must say that this is the root of our any of the journey, any of the success, any of the challenges. I must thankful to each and of every senior of my organization and my previous organization wherever I would work, and they have given an opportunity to develop. Long way to go, but however, it is also a direction that we must not go down. Why I am highlighting less is more again and again? When there is a need, there is a crisis, that will give you a lot of concentration, that will give you more focused way of doing approach. So I must say, more you have less, more you have a challenging time, so it is the time when you will start towards your new journey. Of course, we are having many success factor in our journey, including friends, including my family member, my wife. They are well supported us, and with their support, we are definitely grow. They have the part of our challenge time, because when we are taking more challenge, when you are taking risks, so until your partner, your friends will not motivate you, you cannot grow. So, my friends, so I would always suggest go forward, have take the challenge, and think positive towards the journey. Let's talk about something on the what are the things I did in my personal life, in my professional journey, starting from my four MNCs. I have worked with the four MNCs like Saint-Gobain, Bosch, Fisher, and Kimi. All four are leader of their own background, own countries, and they are leader for their home ground. Why they are leader? I will tell you later. But what are the activity we have done it to become a complete operational manager? I have start from zero. I have to start from as a engineer, sales engineer, working to the different level, interacting with the new customer. But every time in every organization, I have seen that there is some challenges, and probably that because of that challenges, I was with them, or today I am with the company. For example, Saint Gobain, when we work for the Saint Gobain, That time a new business acquisition happened. When a new business acquisition is happening, that take care, you should know how to develop a new market, how to develop a new product when product was not placed, how to develop a new customer, and how to develop a channel. So these are all the basic elements for a business personals, so they can also develop. So this is the first ingredients of our journey which we have come across. After when I moved towards Bosch, there is a new opportunity, new journey was I also interacted. There is a new market and there is a sudden uh, opportunity of the leadership, new area to grow. So I have been taken that responsibility as a challenge, and that challenge once I accepted, initially it was very difficult. When you are accepting the challenge, when you are accepting something new, it is very difficult. But if you accept the challenge, you will have a lot of motivation, you have a lot of area where you can motivate people and go forward. Similarly, when we talk about the Fisher, another MNC from Germany, so this company also given me a new area of operation to develop a trade business. And QME, which is my present company, it is India, one of the largest conglomerate and working almost 56 countries across the globe. So they are also given an opportunity to develop one complete organization in Middle East. So whenever I work, I don't work for the money or only satisfaction. I work for the some challenges so that we can rebuild uh, in our own way. And I told I there is a question why they are become a leader. They are all the companies are they are leader on their respective platform because they develop leaders. So opportunity will come to get the job. At the same time, you must take return back to that organization by giving your wholehearted work to that organization. Whenever I will leave the organization, I created something to the organization and I move forward. Many people may ask why you are when you are creating something, then why you are leaving and going forward. See, it is a nature of a creator, it is a nature of a risk taker. When I can go to that things, then I must have that ability to take the risks. I should not think that if I develop, I will take the full privilege out of it. So this is what my journey in almost 4 MNCs last 19 years. And I am positive that I must think forward for next 20 years. Hello, 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 madam. Is it audible? Hello. I think there is some problem in the system.
Yes, sir.
I think some glitch
Yeah,
happening.
yeah,
This
yeah.
connection.
Some connectivity issue.
Okay. Can you?
Yeah, network is going. Is this visible, sir?
Yeah, I'm visible, but I don't know whether presentation is. Yeah.
Shit. No. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, I'm very much able to hear you. But with the presentation,
Now?
can you see?
Yeah, yeah. Is the slide is visible, sir?
Yeah, just put it in the focus mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since the journey, as I had explained to you about my journey, so my first question to the student that why we need international business when we are from India as a second largest population in the world. You know, almost in the world, more than 230 countries are there. Out of 230 countries, if I really take 197 countries population, that is as good as India's population. Luckily, our consumers age is also lowest in the world. So that is our strength. We have $1 trillion digital economy. We are planning that digital expansion. So these are all the positive move for a India. Then why we really looking for a international business? But yes, there is a reason behind it for developing international business. Now, let me tell you why international business is very important. See, our economy, I can say now the world economy is nearly 10 times bigger than our Indian economy. And as a business practices, whenever we have seen we have a challenges, we grow. If there is a stagnancy in the world in Indian market, because competition is also there, it is move forward for any organization to the international market and develop. Today we have learned, we have developed, and we have innovated because we have a competition from the external companies from Middle East, Europe, US, or Far East Asia. So accept that challenge. And first of all, let me tell you that when you are going forward to the international business, if you have to start from zero in India. For international business means you have to start from negative. So once you are starting from the negative, that means you have multiple challenges. But I am telling you from the first slide onwards, let us accept the challenge. Let us welcome the situation that will give you a lot of mileage to grow. So, and many companies today having an opportunity to merge and with other company. So what I am looking at the different level of interaction with a different portfolio, that there is a lot of opportunity for Indian company to grow in abroad. And this is not because they just want to go for international. There is so many reasons that international business will be an integral part of our domestic business. And we must encourage that challenge, we must encourage that scope, and we must grow with this situation. Let us understand what is happening in India. I must say, in my next slide, ma'am, if you present, I was interacting with uh, is it going forward? Slide.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was attending one conference with Niti Aayog Udyog of India. They have extremely uh, positive plan, and must say that it is much more encouraging. They are today targeting nearly $550 billion business looking behind the India. That is the strength of the, I can say it is a sentiment of India now is working. So there is a many sector, including engineering sector like us, then mobile, then pharmaceutical sectors. Now Indian company, starting manufacturing company, are going forward and developing their network. So I must say, when India has such a good opportunity that they can grow abroad and the government will support. So that is the first root of the success for our self, and we must encourage that opportunity and go forward. There is a global lot of challenges we have to face. Now, such a small time, I cannot explain everything, but I must talk about the 5 important topic which may help student to understand basic of the international business. Maybe we can interact more into the other events and activities. So, going to the next slides. In business, when you talk about the business placing, so you should have to have 7P interaction. Okay, how your product will look like, how your packaging will happen, how the pricings to be developed. Many subject is important, but I must say, as a when you are looking international business, I must say that focus on people, focus on the customer, and not only to work on the customer. You can sell any product from even in India to Middle East or somewhere, but that is not actually international business. When your solution, or it is a product or solution, or it may be your services what you are providing, until otherwise it will not affect to the other country platform, it will not be international business. So when I am talking to you about the people, we must say about their culture. We must say that we should really affect to their life, economy, and the business. So we have to analyze people very very thoroughly and understand that these people will working towards your success. If you can motivate any of the team, any of the people, because many times we have gone to new country, new area, which is unknown to us. But the first job we have to analyze that how people, what is the expectation of the people from us, how we are supporting those people to our life, our business. So if you merge the alignment between your mindset and people's mindset, probably the 50% of the job will be over. And I must tell you that I have seen we some of the time we ignore people aspect as the last. We sometimes feel that if we can make a product which is most cheaper product that will affect to the entry strategy to the new of the market, actually it is wrong. We must think about the people. Now I must say about our next second rules. Until otherwise you are not creating your business story, it is too challenging for any of the organization or entrepreneur or any individual to go to the market. International business is not only a product selling. International business is means they can talk about your quality standard, they will talk about your previous experience, they will talk about your ability to give a commitment, how you are presenting yourself to the market. That speak a lot. I must say, when you are creating a business, you must have a business story, not a product. So that story will guide you to the any of the market or any of the new area, any of the new country to develop. So I will encourage my student that they must focus how to create a big picture, how to develop the complete package of the solution in starting from the product, how they should demonstrate their experience, how they must demonstrate about their past fee structure, quality standard, and commitment level. So all those pictures together, we will encourage international business. Is it audible? It is clear. I hope you are not boring now.
Yes, sir. It is, the experiences and the opportunities which you are sharing with the students is really going to make a lot of differences in their specialization, selection, and their career. And yeah, this is the tough time when we are facing challenges as far as COVID and pandemic is concerned. But still, yeah, you are really showing the path that yeah, international business management is concerned. We are having so many opportunities. Just we have to explore it from the beneath. I think so.
Yes, that is what. That as I told you that it is not our obligation to grow up our student because the student is our next generation leader. So we must, as an industry specialist, we must encourage students to know more about our core area. So now I'm going to talk about when you talk about the unknown customer, unknown area, unknown country. So you have to have an opportunity to interact openly. You have to develop a trust. Until you don't develop a trust, it will be too difficult for any of the people to interact. I must tell you, openness doesn't mean that you communicate only your business secret. I don't want to talk to you, but there is a need of the customer. The customer is expecting something from you. Are we translating that need to the customer? That is more important. I have worked with the German people. I have worked with Russian people. I also work with the Indian team, Middle East, African people, and Arabian people. So when we interact, we never met sometimes the first introduction, they must expect something from us. That is nothing but trust. Whether I am a trustworthy, or whether we can really trust on that gentleman to go forward. So I must suggest from the day one, whatever you do in your life, you must start communicating with your partner, with your customer, with your family member openly, and you should develop a trust. These are all the, I can say, it's a rule of the success as far as our business, IB business is concerned. Now I'd like to talk about the next topic.
Sir, I would like to interrupt if you can take up a one question in between, as you are
Yeah,
talking on communication, no?
yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Sir, many a time Indian students, no, they think that they are not that fluent in international, languages or English is concerned. So, can you tell me that how they can work on this kind of a thing as far as the communication or a language is concerned, sir? This is the
Uh,
question which I have received from a student.
okay. So I must say that we must know the language, that is for sure, but learning in only English language is the not the parameter. Today I have interacted many of the German team members. They are not properly clear about the English. I have our team, our organization is there in the Russia. Many people cannot speak in English. That doesn't mean they are not part of the international journey. Why? Because when you are coming to a land, you if you are interacting with uh, any of the people who may not know your local language, but 90%, or rather I can say 95% of the language is come from not vocal, it is a body language. Okay,
True, sir.
if you are not strong enough in your body language, you will miss something, right? So I will suggest, come out with a openness, come out with a strong background, and trust. Your body language will speak better. At the same time, you can also develop your local language. Sometimes if you learn the German, if you know the Russians, it is of course an added advantage for you any point of time. So you can speak well, but nothing to worry that if you are developing the basic thing of business language, I must say it is a business language, that openness and trust, it's a, you will go much forward. People will started accepting you. When you will meet up that people, then you can interact also. And once they will accept you, you also learn from them. So nothing to worry that you don't know the language. This is an option. If I'm corrected
Yeah,
your questions,
yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
yeah. I would like to talk to you about the our fourth rule of the game. Many people today, many people today are aspiring for the international business, and many people may have feeling that international means it is something very comfortable, better life, of course, a lot of money. But until you are grounded in your home ground, until you are not a leader at home, you cannot become a leader for international market. The first student, whenever they will come out from the schools or colleges, I must encourage, work sometime in their homeland, understand what is the basic element of the business, acquire some knowledge, create some success story, and move forward. And you must have you should encourage other to grow. I have been recognized by many of the company from the German management, Indian management. At the same time, when I got an opportunity to support people, I supported, I encouraged him. So that should be a culture, win-win structure culture you have to develop. But one thing I can must tell you, my students, that we must go to first. You have to create you have to be a leader at home. Okay, so that is a rule of the business.
Sir, one more question if I can take up in between.
Yeah,
As you are talking about leader and leadership, there are a few students from our institute who know they are belonging to their family business, or they are from a business family. They are really keen to join international business specialization. So they want to know that if with this aim, if they are taking international business specialization, how will you relate it with the leadership, and what shall be the opportunity they will be having?
excellent. I must encourage those people because now Indian MSME or large and medium size of companies are growing very faster. That is a positive thing. And today, lot of MSME has really aiming to international area, international countries. I say that this is an opportunity, but you must ask those students that whether they have created some success story at India, or they are make something in India. If they have not created success story, it will be difficult because again, as I told you, the big picture they cannot create. So one-sided, it is an opportunity to go, because three way you can interact or come inside the international business. One is the either you have some company which you can go for some franchisees. You can offer a franchisee, some foreign company they come and they can take it. Otherwise, you must have some kind of a collaboration with the company, foreign land, that they support you to grow your business, or else you should have your own 100% direct investment. So these are all the area you must go grow, or you must go to that country from the outside of the country. But at least I must suggest that this is the first rule of the thing, is that you have to be developed. If your structure story has been already created, you must look for the opportunity. The three way of doing the international business, as I told you. At the same time, I must say that they must interact with CII. They must interact with present many exhibitions. In international exhibitions are doing. Today's I am also interacted with CII in a many region, and I have seen lot of country information they are share with our Indian business. So they must interact with those people, and they must interact with a business expert or industry expert through LinkedIn.
True, sir. So you whatever you are telling, no, like they have to first start exploring the opportunity and growing the businesses in the domestic market, and then they can start looking for the international avenues.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Shall we move ahead, sir?
Yes. As you asked me the questions that many people is interested, now I
Yeah.
can tell you the Gokal strategy. See, lot of make in India people are really looking forward. Now that will help. Now there is a big story. It is a merger of global and local. Now I must tell you, probably I will, that is going to say that there will not be any international business separately. Every business will be evaluated internationally. Every decision has been taken internationally, whether we are as competitive as any part of the world. But you must have some parameter which we must develop at the homeland. We must manufacture some location where it will be cost effective. You must have that resources, so that with those sources, because that you have to be competitive at any point of time. So if you are more competitive, you can grow across the globe. You must know what is your competitor is doing. So with your knowledge and your experience, slowly you can adopt the local strategy. In local strategy, your some portion of the business will be happen at the ground level India, and some portion of the business will happen from the abroad. So you can parallelly develop that strategy towards business development. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Sir, one more question.
Yeah, continue.
Sir, there are the EOUs who are there in India, and they are thinking, or there are the SMEs who now they want to convert into EOU kind of businesses, and they want to go global. So, what do you think that will they able to go global with that small or medium scale? Is it possible for them to work in the large operations?
See, every business will have start from small, and it will grow faster. Now we have to, as a business practitioner, we have to see the what is the opportunity of the business. The organization will shape up bigger and bigger only when you have given an opportunity to grow the organization. To start with, it may be zero or it may be negative for international business. It may be small, but I must tell you that when you are looking for international business, you have to be more competitive. Your factor, whether you provide a product or it can be services or it can be resources. So when you are presenting to the global market, you have to have a competitive edge. If you are competitive edge, today maybe you are small. Tomorrow you can slowly expand to the any level. Every company today in this part of this 2020, probably they are starting from zero, but they have a extremely good idea, and this idea is helping people to grow. That idea is accepting, or rather I can say they can sell this idea to the many part of the world, and they growing faster. So irrespective of their need, I think we must encourage, be positive, and think, move forward, and look for the opportunity.
True, sir. True.
When you are talking about the opportunity, or small or big, you maybe start the organization from small, and you have to move forward to a larger shape. To make it a larger area, I would say that you have to have an organization. That organization will give you lot of mileage, and there is a team to work. So this team, when you are looking for a team, we must have you must evaluate your organization and team by the efficiency, the productivity, accuracy, collaboration, and flexibility. Today, agility is one of the factor why small companies or new companies, startup, are become a bigger. That because they are more efficient, they are more agile. So until your team will not support, and until your team will not help, it is difficult. But we must say, if you can develop a small organization to a larger area, so these are all the basic parameter a entrepreneur or leader must follow.
Sir, as you are talking of skills, no?
Yes.
One more question from our international business specialization student that they are in the last year of a BBA program, so they'll be about to complete their BBA degree soon. Now they are really want to know that what kind of skills if they want to start their career in the corporate life within a year or two, what kind of skills that they should go with at the first level, no?
Okay. See, the most important thing when you are coming from the homogeneous market to heterogeneous market. For example, today you are speaking from me, Ahmedabad, on Gujarat. So there is a people of Gujarat. Now someone is there from Karnataka, someone is from Bengal, someone from north part of our country. So I must say, first you must interact with a cross state affairs. The moment you are interacting with the other part of the world, other part of India, because by and large, and we are so blessed that India is a highly diversified country. Lot of people has new experience and knowledge, and their culture are very different. Adopt the culture. You read the Chetan Bhagat story, na two state marriage or something like that. So it is like a small thing. Same thing need to be. I can say that it is also like that two state marriage. First, you should accept how what South Indian people is doing. They have something good. Today, I must say that I am from eastern part of the country, but I am thankful to many of the people. Rather, I would say many of the time I spend in South India, and I learned a lot of the South India. Today, I have seen a lot of people from Kerala. They are developing with their own team, their own resources, because they also migrated from their own land. So I must say the first rule that they should accept well sort of diversity in their life. Communication is very important. As I told you, the basic communication should be open communication, open and uh, trust about the communication. But at the same time, you must encourage other people to speak, understand them. If we can collaborate, who is not near to you, near or dear to you, once they will come, that other people will started accepting you. So if we can work within India, my success story, I can say that I have been equally working good in India. So that's the reason we have seen it is helping me to grow, understand the outside of the market. In my age, I must say it is just half of the age I crossed. Maybe another 50% is need to cover. Lot of things to learn. That is important. And every student must continue as a student culture. They must have the new area learning capability. So if they come with a learning experience, they will learn something new. So
True,
be
sir.
a
So I would
lifelong
say,
student.
yeah, I would say, sir, that to build a career in international business specialization, they should have a learning approach or attitude, and along with that, I would say, they need to learn communication and culture. That would be great help for them to build their career in international business specialization.
Absolutely, absolutely, no doubt.
Yeah.
So I must say, as a summary of our thought process, that what are the most important point of today's discussions? Uh, Diversity and acquisition of the culture we must encourage from now. In one line, I can tell you, world is going much more, the boundaries of the other countries are going thinner and thinner. Today it's not very difficult to go international and work for the international. Then we have a lot of IT tools is available as far as information is concerned, as far as connectivity is concerned, as far as travel is concerned. Though present situation travel not be yeah, but we are doing one-sided social distancing. But I can tell you today, because of the different IT support, today we are more closer to you than ever. So we have now our business tools are much more supportive. Now the boundaries are more thinner. Many people are interacting each other, either it is respective of it is from US or Australia, any part of the, and they also started accepting outsider. As now I am last 5 years I'm out of the country. I must tell you one thing, that our India's image is much more good, and that is a positive opportunity for everyone to interact. So we must not think international business separately from now on. We must think international decision is a part of our business decision making process. Innovation is the key word. I must say that we must talk about the innovation. Every business, you should be competitive, and there must be some innovative element inside. To that innovation, we must think what is the competitor is doing. Today, if you interact with a competitor, then it is good that competition will learn, teach you. So I must say the global, and you,
Go
once you are
local.
completing that you should have some leadership, and that can be possible only when you have some entrepreneurship in your mind. Entrepreneurship is one of the skill and ability, I must say, in today's 2020s generation. Without that, anybody cannot grow. We must have the risk taking ability, we must think positive, and we should have a lot of idea to grow. With this, I must say that we must have a feedback. If you don't take the feedback, whatever you are doing, you will not correct yourself. We must have more feedback session which will help you to grow. Thank you very
Yeah.
much from
Thank
my end.
you. Thank you,
And
sir. Thank you so much for sparing your valuable time with us and highlighting on international business specialization and the opportunity in the international business specialization. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.